Hey folks, man, this is Monk, and we are back with another episode of From the Canopy Film Show. And this is a show where we talk about film by way of news, trailers, and reviews. And I'm joined as always with my co-host. We got Cornelius, aka Evil Corny.
What's up?
What's up, man? Let's get into this news, and we got a few stories that popped up, this week. So this is kind of interesting. So the Batgirl directors who were responsible for the $90 million Batgirl film that Warner Brothers decided not to put out, it says here that they are meeting with James Gunn. So I guess they said the meetings are in the books, meaning they've got the dates figured out. And they don't seem to be too bitter from that previous situation, even though they have previously said it was kind of devastating and caught them off guard. It says they still work with them. And this is kind of crazy. Adil, Arbi, and Bilall, Fallah. Those were the directors that worked on Batgirl. But they said, someone asked them, do you want to work on the next Batman or Superman? And one of them said, of course we will say yes, just so long as the movie comes out, which is kind of funny.
Yeah, that should be interesting. I kind of want to see what they can produce. I think that James Gunn and the guy that he's working with on this, since they starting the house, I think they're going to try to do everything proper. And you kind of pretty much have to have everything, even though people flip out about how Marvel has everything interconnected and pretty much telling a single story during all this. You almost have to have that if you're dealing with comic book properties.
Yeah, it's interesting because I think what I've heard was, once James Gunn was confirmed to have this job, one of the first things he did was reach out to them. Apparently, this was one of the things that made Walter Hamada actually step away from Warner Brothers. I think talked about him on one of the previous episodes, and it wasn't that he was fired by Warner Brothers. He actually left, and one of the main things that made him leave was their decision to shelve the Batgirl film, and he was strongly opposed to that, and that's what led him to step away from Warner Brothers ultimately. So that's interesting. But apparently, it seems like James Gunn did initially reach out to them, and and said he wanted to meet with them. And it looks like they're going to get another chance to make something, come in under this new regime of James Gunn, and the other guy, running the DC film division, so that's going to be interesting.
I want to see them with a game plan. I'll put it like this. They getting Henry Cavill back, and I'm thinking that might be like a bit of a soft reboot for Superman. I just wonder how they're going to get everything sorted.
Yeah, I got faith, man. He definitely is going to approach this with a plan.